Hello, it's me, Comalone, bringing you guys another video, but this one's going to be extremely controversial, so if you're a snowflake, I recommend you click out this video immediately, and if you do stick around, make sure to drop your opinions in the comments. I am super curious, and I love hearing the feedback. Let's dive right in. Today we have EA and Respawn going straight into the Hornet's Nest, connecting two of their legends to the LGBT community. A bold move, a questionable move, that's what we're here to find out today. Now, before we even get started with this whole thing, I want to just make this clear that I have absolutely no issues with the LGBT community or anything revolving around that. I'm perfectly okay with it. I'm just telling you guys my personal opinion on it. It's not a bias. There's nothing like that. People will probably call me a bigot, all that jazz, because they won't agree with my opinion, but here it is. So first up, we have Gibraltar, which he is a homosexual, and apparently his backstory goes that he and his boyfriend stole his father's motorcycle, and they rode off, and they ended up getting caught in a mudslide. Now, the parents came and rescued them both. So that was that one. Then there's Bloodhound. Now, Bloodhound is apparently a non-binary, or in their words, or at least a non-specified in terms of gender, as EA's words out of their mouth. Now, what's kind of odd about this is that actually Bloodhound is voiced by a female actor, but has a male-sounding voice, so I thought that was a little odd. And on top of that, Bloodhound always kind of came across as a man. Now, people will call me, you know, oh, you're assuming his gender, blah, 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 that's ridiculous. No, it's literally common sense. You just look at him and you think, okay, so that's definitely got to be a guy. And plus he's got the mask on, you know, so his voice is masked, or her voice, or, you know, the non-binary's voice is masked. So now on to my opinion. This one's going to definitely get some hate. So here's what I think. They shouldn't have added this at all. I completely think that this is ridiculous, and there is absolutely no purpose or remote amount of reasoning to even justify this. I think them doing this is just they're trying to hop aboard the train, so to say, so that they can get approval from everyone, which I think, you know, I get that is a really smart move by them. I mean, I was reading a few articles, and actually one of them was by Pink News on Google. I'll drop a link down in the description. They were saying that the community is rejoicing for this, and I can imagine it's probably because of equality, which you know what, that's awesome. I think that's great, but at the same time, this absolutely doesn't have any correlation to the gameplay. You know, knowing where they came from and, you know, what they did before they actually got into this is amazing. You know, they did bios like that in Rainbow Six, which I think was awesome, and made the characters more personalized. But the problem with this is that the sexuality, knowing that, absolutely has no correlation to the gameplay. There's nothing to benefit from that. It's like, oh, hey, you know, here's this. Why? We don't need this. This absolutely doesn't relate at all. Now, sure, people will say, well, you're trying to suppress them, all that, you know, this is important. Sure, it's important, but, and that's great if they, you know, if the characters, so to say, are out, you know, coming out and they're all about it, that's awesome. Good for them. But this is a video game, guys. It's fiction. It's just for fun. But they end up doing this. It just makes it... It's too controversial. I think they shouldn't have done it, but I guess it's up to EA and Respawn, and they're still making a ton of money, and the game's still kicking ass, and I'm still playing it, so it definitely won't stop me from playing it. So anyways, I just want to hear what you guys have to say. Drop some comments. Let me know what you think. Like the video if you liked it. If you didn't like it, drop a dislike, because believe me, guys, the feedback is crucial, so I can give you guys some quality commentaries, gameplays, all that hot jazz. So make sure also too, if you would like to, you should tune into our Twitch streams. We'll be streaming tonight around 10 o'clock, so hopefully we'll see you guys there.